What's up guys, my name is Mars, welcome back to another video, and here back for the Asia Pacific series on F1 2019 is the championship where we visit all the tracks in Asia and the Pacific, and today we are here for the Chinese Grand Prix. If you have missed the previous two episodes, I recommend to go check it out, the links are going to be on the description. And here we are in P14, just 1 point at this moment, so things are not going very well because we need P7, and at the moment we are 11 points of that position away. So today is the Chinese Grand Prix, so further we do, remember that the grids are randomized in this series. So like I said, further we do, let's go and let's see what we can do around Shanghai.
It's time to find out which driver is up to the task of claiming the Chinese Grand Prix. We're here in Shanghai. Shanghai International Circuit then, a 16-corner high-speed thrill ride. The long and ever-tightening right-hander at turns 1 and 2 tests a driver's patience, and the flat, open to the elements location, tests their skill in a crosswind. 2 DRS zones will assist passing, and overtaking is available into turn 1, and of course down the kilometre-long back straight into the hairpin at turn 14. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box. Ant, it's fantastic to have you with us here today, but I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
But from the moment qualifying's over, you start to feel the adrenaline in your body build up and the buzz in your stomach as you anticipate the run down into turn 1. It's all a bit like going into battle, and the unknown situation makes you nervous. Those pre-race nerves are a good thing. The day you don't have them means that you don't care anymore. And of course you have to make sure that all the procedures are second nature to you, so that they're not taking up too much of your capacity.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Young superstar Max Verstappen starts from pole position with Nico Hülkenberg alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Ricciardo, Romain Grosjean, and Gasly, Stroll, Giovinazzi, Magnussen, and Kimi Raikkonen. Norris, Sainz, Sergio Perez, and Hamilton, Kvyat, Vettel, George Russell, and Valtteri Bottas. Albon and Robert Kubica takes the last spot on the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Thanks a lot, Jeff, and welcome guys, and once again we are starting way down the order, but let's see if we can make some places during the race. It's going to be very hard in China. Yeah, it's okay, but let's see what we can do. He has that straight, he requires some straight line speed, and yeah, we have a Renault engine in the back of this car, but let's see what we can do this race. 25% race, remember, and there we go, starting in P11, 5 red lights for the Chinese Grand Prix, and it's lights out, and away we go. Let's see if we got a good start. No, it was okay, you know. But we are now under pressure of our teammate Carlos Sainz. We're going to try to around the outside and try to go around the outside of Raikkonen and Stroll maybe. But we got caught on the grass, so that's not very good. And we're going to lose a little bit of temperature on the tires. We made contact with the gearbox of Stroll, going very, very slowly and defending very aggressively of Kimi Raikkonen. But we are promoting to P10. No damage, thankfully. So we're going to plow on and see if we can do something. Up off inside of Lance Stroll is a little bit risky from a long way back. A nice dive bomb, a little bit messy on the second part of the corner, having a ton of oversteer. But we are promoting to P9, and this is still in lap 1. Magnussen going to the inside side, so these guys are getting very, very punchy. Magnussen, Giovinazzi, we're going around the outside of Kevin Magnussen. Kevin made up of still of Giovinazzi. We didn't quite make the move, but at least we got Magnussen, and we are already in P8, so a very good start. Gained the free position, but now Magnussen is going to come back with that Ferrari engine. And we try to go defensive, but he already is in front, and we have to stick in P9. So let's see if we can do something on the first corner. There's a small gap there, so we're going up inside. Magnussen squeezes a little bit, or maybe too much. There's a lot of contact, but now we're going to try to give a little bit of a space and show how it's done. And we do so, and now Magnussen is going to come back. Our exit in this corner is not very good, and Magnussen gets the position back. But now we're going to try to get back position by diving down off the inside. He locks up, so he makes things easier for us, and we squeeze Magnussen so much that he's under pressure of Kimi Raikkonen. So yeah, very aggressive in these early stages of the Chinese Grand Prix. And now Magnussen is going to try something. He's going to try on the outside line. We're going defensive, and we're going to squeeze very aggressively, because we know that Magnussen has more pace than us, and this McLaren, Shanghai is not a track shoot it to the McLaren. So lap 3, DRS is enabled, so we have DRS, but Magnussen, there he goes, now to the inside, really squeeze, very, very close to the grass, but now we're going to change the direction to get a better exit. I tried to, I thought in the switchback, but it was a good idea to try to roll all around the outside, because now we're going to have the inside, and we're going to the Codemasters, and we're going to be able to squeeze the Danish, and that's us still in P8, but now behind us is Lewis Hamilton that started way down the order, so surely that's going to get this position, and I'm not going to make things harder because he is in a Mercedes, so yeah, I don't think I have to say anything because a Mercedes is a Mercedes. And I thought I would try to get some slipstream on Hamilton, but that didn't happen because yeah, the exit of that Mercedes is absolutely outrageous, that downforce. But we're going to focus back to our race, and Magnussen once again, so getting very punchy with Magnussen, and this time he get us, but we're going to try to fight back, go down on his sides very, very aggressively. We actually made contact, so yeah, I admit it was my fault, but anyway, this lap we're going to pit, so we're going to try to make the undercut. Magnussen is going to stay out for one more lap, and let's see what we can do. It's time for fitting a brand new set of medium tires and get rid of these worn out soft tires. So let's see, I hope to not lose positions like we did in the first round in Australia, so let's see, come on team McLaren, make a good stop. And here we go, goodbye soft tires and low medium tires, but we're actually being held up, and we're going to be overtaken by Grosjean and the Williams of Kubica or Russell, I believe, and by the Sauber, it's Alfa Romeo, Jesus, it's August, and I still say Alfa Romeo, Sauber, I'm confused, it's Alfa Romeo. Anyway, we're going to overtake some guys because they're making the stops, even Valtteri Bottas, and we are just in P10 with 1 point on the back. But now Hulkenberg going a little bit slowly, so Grosjean is on the slipstream, so he's going to try something on the straight. No, he's going to try already around the outside, so can he make that move stick? That would be an amazing move. Let's try to pick the pieces of this battle, and we actually are side by side with Hulkenberg, so it's a very nice comeback, and of Grosjean as well, so a very nice move, but Grosjean is still there. Hulkenberg is not anymore, but Grosjean is still there, so we're going to have DRS. I believe that Grosjean is going to have because of Hulkenberg. No, he is not, and then we're going to very aggressively get the slipstream and get down on the inside, but there's Bottas as well, but we're going to try to close the door, but Bottas insists and resists, and but unfortunately he doesn't get that, fortunately for us, but he doesn't get back to that position. So that Mercedes was an absolutely rocket ship. It came out of nowhere, and now Bottas, yeah, he's going to have DRS, and there's no chance to fight back Bottas. And there he goes, that Mercedes. Look at that straight line speed. It's a dream engine. We have to admit, but we're going to try to defend off Bottas. We hit this side pod, and yeah, I don't know what I was thinking while doing this race, but there's no point. It's a Mercedes, like I said, so we've been overtaken by the two Mercedes, and now we are in P9, and behind us is Sebastian Vettel, but he's been overtaken by Sergio Perez. That is on the soft tire, so he started on the mediums, and now he's on the soft, so a very interesting strategy for a midfield car. He locks up, make the switch back, and there you go. We're going to try all around the outside, but he's going to have DRS, so we have to bear in mind that to prepare our defense. We got caught on the outside curve, and there goes Perez, swinger across us, and now he's Vettel with the DRS, so we're going to try to be on the slipstream of Perez. Despite having DRS, we are on the slipstream. There goes Vettel on the inside, and we're going to try to fight back these two guys. We're going to be on a sandwich, and it's going to be and it would be amazing if we hold this position, and yes we can. That was an amazing comeback. We are on the brakes, we are absolutely on fire in this race, and now this is lap 11, and Perez as well, and he's going to try this time on the inside. No switchbacks this time. We're going to try to squeeze a little bit, but he prefers to wait. Verstappen is out of this race, so we're going to be promoted to P6 if we hold Perez, but Perez, yeah, is another Mercedes engine, so probably he's going to take that position. ERS, so we are low in ERS, but there's yellow flags, and Perez, he overtook us under yellow flags. Codemasters, what is this? The AI is very good this year, but overtake under yellow flags, that's illegal, like the meme says. But yeah, there you go. That was the race. It's going to be P7. and Perez managed to overtake Ricciardo that is on the hot tire, so that's a weird call, but here we go, final corner, and we're going to cross the line in P7. A nice race, we gained some places and we score points, that's what matters.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
Ferrari have really pulled it out of the bag today. It's a great win. Anthony Davidson, what helped them deliver this result, do you think?
I really feel the track layout combined with the track temperatures we saw today suited their car. These cars come alive when the tyres are just at the right temperature, and the driver did a great job managing that as well. They just look so comfortable out there. It's like anything, it always looks so easy when it all just clicks.
Here come our winners now. A thrilling race and a tremendous effort by Ferrari. Their history is well known, so it's no surprise to fans the world over to see them come out on top once again.
There you go, guys, P7 starting in P11. Our teammate Carlos Sainz finishing in P10. He took the final point and starting in P12, so a positive race for the McLaren. Vettel couldn't, he dropped a lot of places, so maybe he had some issue or something like that. And that in the drivers we are in P12 and Nico started in P8, so very low. We remember that we need P7 to get the gold medal, but that was the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, scratch and if you need to see more Formula 1 content, it really motivates me to make more. But now it's time to say goodbye. My name is Smash, and I'll see you guys for a brand new video next time.